Hey guys, today we're going to show you how to replace the key seal assembly on a Hayward multi-port valve. The main reason you're going to want to replace a key seal assembly is that you're going to see water coming out of the waste port. Basically, it's the main diverter, kind of the round pinwheel thing in the middle of this valve that diverts water properly throughout your system. It's not the easiest thing, so that's why I brought this big lug with me. Without further ado, let's get going.
Let's do it. All right, the first step is just going to be removing these 6 screws that hold in the top. Once you get those 6 screws out, you just lift out this top. All right, we have the whole key cover and handle assembly here. What we're going to do is replace this key and seal assembly. Some of you might be wondering, well, if it's leaking out of the ports, why not just replace the spider gasket? On this particular valve, the spider gasket is actually already glued in, so you can't just buy this from Hayward, this particular gasket, so you got to replace this diffuser piece. So what we have to do is basically put pressure on this and compress it and tap out that pin in the center, and we'll just use a hammer and a screwdriver to tap that out. Matthew, would you give me the assist on this?
I was born for this.
All right, put some pressure on there. All the way out. Yeah. Press it down again. There we go. Did I get your belly button?
No, not this time.
All right, now you can disassemble the valve. You can go and do that.
Ooh, nylon washer.
Yep. And you're going to reuse all of these parts unless you bought new springs and washers. Okay, so on the old diffuser, there's still a couple O-rings and a washer that you have to remove unless you bought new ones. So these should just pop right off. And then get a little flathead in here. Get it over the lip here. Get that off. Okay. All right, so we have the new key and seal assembly in hand. So I'll put the O-rings and that little washer back on. Okay, then we've got a metal washer, spring, and another metal washer. All right, we're going to go ahead and put the cover back on, put our plastic washer there, and now the fun part, compressing it again and popping that pin back in.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so when we're installing the handle, there's going to be one thing that we need to keep in mind. You see this notch? The notch is going to be the selector, and that notch needs to be sitting over wherever this open wedge is. So you want to make sure this is pointing to that at all times. So when you're installing it, you want to be very mindful of where that wedge is, and that means we're going to be putting it like that. So I'll give you the handle. And I'll do what I do.
Okay. Let's give it a little tap, tap, tappy. There. Yes! All right. All right, as you can see, we've got the key cover and handle assembly all back together. And I wouldn't say that was easy.
No.
So if you don't have 2 hulking men at home, or women,
yeah,
I would maybe consider getting getting this whole assembly instead of trying to install this diffuser, because it's not fun.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and put it back on the filter.
Well, that just about does it. If you have any questions about what we did or how to do it, feel free to leave comments down below and look at the links in the description, and you'll be able to find links for the products we used during the reassembly of the unit. For any of your swimming pool needs, feel free to visit inyopools.com, and thanks for watching. See ya.